Hey, welcome back to Trailer Trash. I'm sure you've all noticed the last couple trailers I covered. At the very end, you get those little thumbnails of like trailers to watch next. And for both of them, I didn't have this planned out as a trailer to watch, but apparently it just came out as I was recording this, and so one of the thumbnails they showed is for this particular movie. I mean, how long has it been since the P Diddy thing? Diddy colon the making of a bad boy. Let's check it out.
Sean Combs is a monster.
I want to speak about this now because I've witnessed everything.
I think Sean Combs can get away with anything.
You don't say. Like, who is this for? I mean, okay, that's not fair. I'm sure it's for people who want to know like the full story and, oh, hey, here's a movie, a documentary, that's what they're called, to give you the full story. But I don't know. I'm just like, it's almost as bad. Peacock, huh? Who owns Peacock? Because it's almost as bad as those, God, what network was famous for that? Where you'd have like some sort of murder case, like the Jodi Arias murder case, and then you'd have like a movie based on the Jodi Arias murder case, like not even a year after the corpse was buried, right? It's just like, can we hold back on this for a second? No, because then it wouldn't be relevant and no one would watch it, I guess. But it just seems really fucking tasteless. But Peacock, here you go. NBC, Peacock, of course.
I've known Sean since he was 4 years old. That's my little bro.
He already knew what he wanted.
I can be your manager, just give me a chance.
I went to a lot of puffy parties. These were the parties that you needed exclusive access to get into.
And the worst thing about all this, really, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's, you hear about all these people coming out and being like, oh yeah, P. Diddy was a terrible person. I'm going to come out and say it now that he's in prison. How about you say something when you saw it? Just saying, like all these people, it's like, okay, well, how long were you holding back on this information? Who have you told so far? Anybody? Did you just tell people and they didn't believe you? Were you under threat by Diddy? Because that I'd believe, but every time something like this happens, I'm always like, well, why didn't you say anything? Like, obviously this was some bad shit going on. You're just like, act whatever. Maybe when it gets out, I'll be on some fucking documentary.
Thought that if people fear him, they respect him.
Honestly, I didn't want to be around him unless there was cameras.
Nobody's shooting me. Nobody's shooting me. Nobody's shooting me.
When Puff was around, it was like, uh-oh, get it together or this could be over.
You got me acting crazy in front of all these people.
Something is not right with this.
And it took you till a documentary for you to say anything. Who they should get as talking head for this documentary, Kanye. That'd be amazing. Imagine Kanye being all crazy, talking about another rapper who's fucking crazy. That just full circle, 10 out of 10, best documentary out there.
I've been with Sean for quite a while, and I've captured a lot of moments. Anytime the studio or any rooms is red, it's making love and sex. Some of the ones who went in the room, for sure they were underage.
They said that.
Yeah, see, you had to alter their voice and hide their identity because they didn't come out to say it when it happened. Like, yeah, it's rough. I'm a cynical person, and shit like this just makes it worse.
They could ship me off and sell me to anyone.
How did this superstar music mogul become an alleged monster?
And I can show you how we have fun.
Well, that's the other thing. Alleged monster, he hasn't even gone to court yet. And he, like, hold on, wait, yeah, I didn't even think about that. It kind of spits in the face of the justice system, doesn't it? Where you have this documentary coming out saying all these terrible things about a guy who hasn't even gone on trial for what he's done yet. Like, I don't know if you people know this, but it's innocent until proven guilty. And typically when you have shit like this, where it's just nonstop, like, allegations against the person before they even see a court date, that could kind of fuck up people's, like, what jury are you going to find who aren't going to be like, oh yeah, totally guilty on all accounts, right? Like, it's a bit, I don't know. Not saying I believe one way or the other if he's innocent or not, but I'm just like, I believe in fair trials. I believe in people, whoever is going to be, the jury for Diddy's case. I'd like to think that they would be unbiased, because that's the idea, right? Unbiased and not have preset opinions on the person. I like to think that that's the case, but when stuff like this happens, it's almost impossible to have those kind of people exist, right?
To stay out of jail too.
But yeah, that's it. It did just come out an hour ago, so there probably isn't going to be a lot of comments, but let's see if we can catch anybody. Top comment, most anticipated movie of 2025, smiling. I mean, that's the sad part, is they're right, because we've seen the trailers for what's coming out in 2025 so far. That got this out pretty quick. Yeah, like, what the hell? It's almost like they're sitting on this shit or something. I mean, I doubt that's the case, but it almost comes across as like, oh, we have a documentary about all the terrible things P. Diddy did, and then the allegations come out, and they're like, oh shit, we gotta get this out now. Love few of his songs. Yeah. I was talking to a coworker about this, because there's a Notorious B.I.G. song that I like. It's not Hypnotize. I think it's More Money, More Problems. That's mostly just P. Diddy. Like, there's very little actual Notorious B.I.G., even though it's his song. Like, I don't know what you call that in the rap industry, but like, he and P. Diddy did a lot of recordings together. And so I was just like, oh, well, I guess I shouldn't listen to this anymore, I guess. But then I was telling a coworker about that, and she's like, oh, I wouldn't care. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's a fair point. And she's like, yeah, you didn't touch me. I'm like, oh. Also a fair point, I guess. And then I was like, oh, well, he didn't touch me either, and that's why I shouldn't listen to it. Sorry, it's terrible. When is the solid evidence coming out? I'm done with this crap. Exactly. It's like, the dude isn't even on trial yet. The evidence hasn't been brought out yet against him. Like, not even every claim, I'm sure, has been brought out against him. But here's a series that everybody's probably going to watch anyway that will lead you to believe one way. I almost guarantee it will lead you to believe one way. And it's, again, it poisons the well, and you're not going to get a fair trial where people are going to be open-minded about everything. Again, not saying I think he's innocent, but it's just, that's how the justice system should work. He killed and rapped a lot of people. Oh, I get it. I was like, yeah, he did rap. Oh. This guy is a criminal. Yeah, see? Good job, documentary. Hopefully this guy doesn't end up on the jury. What's funny, still nothing about the trial. Still nothing about who else were doing shit like this. Well, that's the other thing, is like, I feel like what's mostly interesting about the Diddy case is who else is involved. It's like he's the entree to the entree. He's the appetizer, that's the word, to the grander entree of who else was involved in this. The diddler. Wait, is it? Yeah, the diddler. If Diddy is a monster, then why did they wait so long to say something? Oh yeah, money. Why did girls who were underage go to his parties? Once again, it's their fault. It's back up on that second part. But yeah, the first part, again, completely agree with, like, why are all these people now coming out and saying it now that it's out? Again, there could be things like, threats, lack of evidence, no one believed them, hearsay, if you will. Yeah, I don't know about underage women getting raped and it being their fault, or just going to the party, not even rape, but just going to his party, that's their fault, because you can't, like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, isn't that one of the things, the drugs were involved? They were like just completely out of it when terrible things happen to them. So yeah, that's kind of still not their fault, even though they went to a party. I mean, yeah, if they were told, if they had a lot of evidence suggesting that, oh, they shouldn't go to this party because terrible things happen and they went anyway, then yeah, that's their fault. But otherwise, you can't claim to know what they knew, or you can't claim to have an idea of what they knew, what pretense they went to the party under. So yeah, no, still not their fault, I'd say. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the comments. Oh, actually, this person has 5 replies. I'm curious. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? You need meds and Jesus. You have no idea that Diddy what he done. That Diddy what he done. Did he do the Diddy? Diddy done did the diddly. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. Sorry if the subject matter got heavy. I'm not sorry. I'm not into trigger warnings and that bullshit. It is what it is. And you watched a trailer for a movie called Diddy. Wait, what was it called? Diddy, the Making of a Bad Boy. Really fucking stupid title, too. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, you know where was it going. So there it is. Interesting. The timing couldn't have been more perfect for this to come out. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's kind of tasteless. But yeah, there you go. Riding that Diddy train. Choo choo. Thanks for watching.